What's up? I gotta make this video short because I don't have much time. That's a lie. I have plenty of time. Okay, so, anyways, I know seen a comment recently. Somebody is requesting some more like paranormal happenings for me to talk about, and I know a lot of people like to see that stuff. Plus, I've also been posting some, well, not recently, not like the past week, but before that, I was posting some more. Just keep a lookout on like my Twitter, my Snapchat, because I try to post some like paranormal evidence that I get sometimes. Anyway, so recently things have been going a little crazy at our house. Well, I've already told y'all that. But here's some more things that have happened since the last time I spoke to you guys. Okay, so here goes. That was so freaking bad. I'm never gonna recover from this one. I just got baby shit under my fingernail when I went to change Sage's diaper. I gotta collect myself before I can even finish this video. Just give me a minute. That was... I got it out. But I'll never... I can't unsee these things. I can't unfeel this thing. Just to forever be burnt in my brain cells. Oh. Okay, so... recently, our security light outside on the left side of the house went out. The side that's by the woods. And there was no moon for most of those nights, and it was so dark you couldn't even see a tree in front of you. Like, you couldn't see the yard, you couldn't see nothing on that side. It was terrifying. And then the lights in the garage, 3 lights in the garage have been flickering, blinking on and off, like violently. Then the other night I'm laying in bed and there was no animals in there that could have been doing this. There was none. And all of a sudden something tugs my blanket, but close to my feet, but on the side of the bed. But like, it wasn't as if it wasn't just a tug. It was like someone kind of like walked against my bed and like leaned into it and then like tugged it, like, or like did that or something. I don't know. And it happened twice. So it happened once, and I just sit there and I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then it happened again. So I was just like, okay, that's not my imagination. It's really happening. Okay. Another thing is I started having nightmares again. And when my niece is over there, she spent the night a few nights ago, a couple times, and she was having night terrors, not just nightmares. Like, she wasn't waking up. She would start screaming in her sleep, like screaming bloody murder, like she was terrified or something like that. And when we went to check on her, I mean, she's sleeping right next to us, to our bed in her playpen. And we bend over the playpen and her eyes aren't open. We try talking to her. She didn't open her eyes to look at us. Like, she was just screaming. And then she did open her eyes, and it was like she still wasn't seeing us. So we had to talk to her for a couple minutes, pick her up, soothe her. And she finally stopped. And this happened about 3 times that night. And the scariest thing, maybe not scariest, but one of the most unexplainable things was last night. It was around 2 something, and my mom was out in the garage smoking a cigarette, and all of a sudden, me and my husband just dozed off, and she comes running in, waking us up, which is unusual. Mom, before sleep, she won't bother us, you know, but she was waking us up frantically, saying she thinks someone has broken into the house, into the garage, to be more specific. And when we went out there, nothing was happening. We heard no noises. She was saying it was like someone was violently moving things around in the garage. And then after we sit down and she started explaining in detail, she said it started outside though. And see, the kind of locks we have in our garage, no one could break through unless they had a freaking axe and like just knock the walls down or something. That'd be the only way. Because we have like these weird type hooks, and they hook into a loop thing, and they're really like they're very sturdy, hardcore kind. Anyways, it's not your regular kind of garage door. It's like the kind you open like a house door, but it's big. It's like I guess a barn door or something, but heavy duty. Anyways, she said it started outside, and it was like metal. Someone was moving some extremely heavy metal stuff. She said it was right up against the the garage, but it was outside. It's where it started. She's like, somebody was just moving all this stuff around, and then all of a sudden, the same similar noises were inside of the garage. She said there was like metal, like maybe ladders and things of the sort were being moved around, but nothing was moved. And this was too heavy to be a mouse. And I've heard mice move things before. I mean, we've heard them tons of times, but this was not it. And she was terrified. Like, she was really scared someone had came in. Recently, like, tons of things have went missing in our house. There's no way they could have. 2 cows died back to back. One was right by our yard when it happened, on the same day that our car key went missing, and it was all like just at the same time, simultaneously, nothing but chaos happening. Anyways, that's it for now. I love you guys. I'm running out of memory on my phone, so I gotta go because I don't it's just not enough room. Love you all so much. I hope your year is going great so far. Bye. Mwah!